All right, welcome everyone to the Sleek the Geek after party, and we have, of course, the guest of honor tonight. Thanks again, Sleek, for joining me today.
Thanks for having me again.
Not a problem. And Michael is also with us, and the wonderful Stephanie is with us, and Canadian Ollyman is with us tonight on Americans Thanksgiving evening tonight.
I don't know.
Yes, sushi for Thanksgiving. How traditional.
Yeah, did you not see the post? I went to the Chinese buffet for Thanksgiving.
That's awesome. I'll take sushi for Thanksgiving anytime.
Right.
And extra delight in the chat had posted earlier that pecan pie is to die for. I agree. I like pecan pie.
Oh,
pecan pie is dope.
No.
I love it.
Or pumpkin pie.
I like lots of pie.
Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
No,
well, pecan
it has no taste.
is
What is pecan pie? It doesn't taste like pecans.
Well, it's more like they have that sugary stuff in there. With
so call it that. Call it sugary crap in a pie.
Yeah, with a bunch of pecans crap on the top. Crust.
Call it a dose of diabetes. That's what it is.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you guys remember me telling you 2 weeks ago that my monitor kind of broke. It had a green line going up and down the middle of it.
Yeah.
So
I hate that.
Right. So there's the monitor with the green line in it. Right?
Nice.
Oh shit.
It is now over there though.
Because I've got
this brand new.
Oh, look at you with the fancy monitor.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And it's, I don't know if you can see the curve or not, but it's a curved screen, right?
Yeah,
nice.
I see that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got it at Staples the other night. Oh, it was it's regular $379, but the Black Friday sale was on. And I got it for $229, $150 off.
That's not bad.
There you go.
That's Canadian dollars, so that's like $49 US.
Yeah, that's right.
Practically
that's
free.
Why it sounded like a good deal in American. I see. I was like, they don't give deals like that out in American anymore. And then he's like, oh, that's Canadian dollars. I'm like, oh, now it all makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
But as a result, though, now I have a 3-screen setup, though, right? Because I got my 44-inch television over here that's running as a monitor, the 32-inch here, and the 29 up there. So it's like,
all right, Gandalf, settle down now.
It's getting crazy around here. I can look up there and see you. I can look over there and see you.
And I thought my garage was getting crazy.
Fucking sweet in the chat. Hey, he's like, oh yeah, well, I have a 49-inch super ultra wide.
It's very sweet.
Wow.
Dutch apple pie, nice.
I have apple pie in the fridge that Mom made on the weekend. I have one.
Homemade too.
Oh yeah.
My favorite all-time pie is blueberry, but I like pretty much blueberry everything. So,
do you know what raw purr is?
I like blueberry. It's cherry pie.
Anybody here know what raw purr is?
Raw
purr? What? Who? What?
Raw purr.
I prefer cooked.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an East Coast dish. It's like a potato cake that's got chunks of like pork and beef and stuff like that all through it, right?
You had me at meat and potatoes.
Yeah, it's really good. It's an Acadian dish, but my mom makes it like once or twice a year type of thing, right? She made it on the weekend. So I brought 6 pieces home. So I've been eating raw purr almost every night this week.
Nice.
It's one of those like it's one of those things that you get to have once in a while, right? So
I know that all the ethnic dishes from my family that go back to my grandparents and before are all like insanely hard to make, and so like Google popped up. I don't know if you guys have this on your phones. I think iPhones do it too, right? Where they pop up a picture and they go, do you want to remember this day from 10 years ago?
Nope.
And it was like, here's a picture of it was your memories from however, and it'll be like 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever, right? Yeah. And I got one from, I think it was 8 years ago. was the last time that we had like our traditional Czechoslovakian dinner.
Huh.
And I showed my mom. I was like, "It's been 8 years since we've had Dachki. That needs to be. That can't be right.
Need to be rectified.
Yeah, that needs to be. That's got to be sorted out right away. Right away.
Hold on a second,
Basically,
guys.
these really thin strips of beef and then bacon, and they roll it up around like a chunk of onion, and they stick a toothpicks through it, and they fry it up, and then they make a gravy out of the juices, and then you have these little bacon and beef meat rolls with onion and gravy over dumplings, usually, or noodles, I suppose. But
Oh, sounds absolutely heavenly.
it's sour cream gravy, so it's like beef stroganoff and dumpling. It's just filling and hearty and good. But it's one of those things where you have to you pretty much make it all day, you know?
Gravy juice, my fave. Traditional Czechoslovakian dinner equals pecan McRib on a tank. Tons of mice.
Go for that.
Yeah. Tons of mice also said he has an Etch-a-Sketch hotwired to a Commodore 64,
Yeah,
so he's styling now.
Just sketch.
Anyway, Amber, I don't know if you're still in the chat. I did send you a link if you wanted to join us, and anyone else that wants to join, just type a number 1, and then I'll send you a link, or you can message me on the X, as they say now.
Or we
Z-
can just throw the link in the side chat and let whoever show up.
Twitter.
Yes,
You want to do that?
on the shitter. The X is pronounced as in pinyin.
Just throw the StreamYard link in the side chat and
I
whoever shows up, show up.
I can't believe he really thought that we were all just going to be like, "Oh yeah, sure, it's X now." It's like no one's doing that.
Well, he's got a lot of money, but not a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things about him that I don't dislike Elon. Like a lot of people have a real rage boner for him. And I don't. I just
he's a goof.
Yeah, he's a bit of a goof. The people that love him think that he's like the Nikolai Tesla of our era.
Not
And
even close.
He's just not.
Except
He's not
he's
even close.
Nope.
He was very he made some very savvy investments in some very cool sounding fields that made his portfolio look super awesome.
I think if you put wheels on him, you'd have a douche sickle.
Right. But he was like, "Oh, I'm going to get into solar panels and electric cars and underground tunnels that allow you to travel super fast." Like his portfolio of investments sounds super freaking cool. He sounds like Lex Luthor.
Luther.
He's like, I got investments in jetpacks and colonizing Mars. You know what I mean? He
thinks like
but
Lex
those
Luthor
weren't.
too.
But those weren't his ideas. He didn't come up with the idea for the electric car or even the Tesla itself.
Nope.
All he did was see that someone wanted to make an electric car, and he thought, "Yeah, I can put money into that."
That noise from Scooby-Doo, yoink, that's what he's good at. Yoink.
Yeah, exactly. None of those are things that he developed or in any way designed, developed, helped create. And he doesn't have a degree in any of the fields necessary for any of the things that he puts his money into.
Just yoink.
What he's got is Nepo baby money from his dad's gem mine, gem and rare mineral mines in Africa. His inheritance, if you will. And he's gotten lucky with some pretty cool sounding investments and that have ended up making him some very, very good money. But not all of them. Not even most. Just some.
Pretty cool dad, too.
His dad's all right.
No, I meant he's
whatever.
a pretty cool dad.
Oh, he's a pretty cool dad. No, I don't think he is.
No, that was sarcasm.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he is. I don't think anybody that names their kid X dash A E whatever. That's not a good parent.
He is
You
a
know when
transgender
you name your
child.
kid, if you name your kid Millennium Falcon, you know that kid's getting bullied on the schoolyard.
He has a
Like, that's
transgender
just
child that he won't reckon with, and that's mostly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's because he's a fucking transphobe. That's why.
Well, I guess if you consider that Elon Musk's kid will probably never have to go to public school like I did, he probably won't get bullied. But you name your kid something that's like bullyable as a parent, I'm like, you're an awful human being. Like, you know what you're about to subject that kid to when you name him that.
I don't
Like,
know
you
where you
had
get
to
the
know.
idea that private schools are bully safe. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
quite
know.
Legendarily, they're.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not
not.
saying that he would go to private school either.
where all
I
the
was more
privileged
thinking
kids
that
are.
he would just have like a in-home tutor that just comes by and checks his pulse or whatever. I don't know what they do.
Well, I was actually thinking that he's got so much money, even if he is a kid, that, oh, you're bullying me? Okay, he shows up the next day with a fucking real bully that bullies that guy back. You know?
Right. Or he just
Here's my
grabs his
bodyguard.
dad's
Go ahead,
not a
bully me.
My
flamethrower
bodyguard,
and
Ah,
take him to not a flamethrower to show and tell, Dad. Okay, son. Are you winning?
Yay, flamethrower.
Right?
gotta like flamethrowers. I have one around here somewhere.
The Elon Musk not a flamethrower?
It's it's not. It's like a mini torch. Is more like what it is. Not really a flamethrower.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was right over there, but I guess
Aha.
I moved it somewhere.
Amber.
I managed to
Amber in
get
the
the camera
parking
to
lot.
rotate. Yeah.
Oh, where the
I'm
hell
gonna-
are you?
Vienna, Georgia.
Oh,
That's
you did that.
Vienna down there, son.
Yeah.
It ain't
There's
Vienna, it's
actually-
Vienna.
I can't turn the camera around. There's a shit ton of parking spaces. It's kind of trippy. We stopped by Nashville on the way down here. You couldn't make a space. The side of the road was lined everywhere. But here, a little bit outside Atlanta, there's like, I don't know, maybe 20 trucks and 100 open spaces. Trippy as hell. But the McDonald's is closed. I can't even get a chicken sandwich, let alone a turkey sandwich.
Too bad.
Man.
You're not missing anything. Do you guys all your places close up down there for Thanksgiving?
A lot
Really?
of regular
Quite a few.
restaurants. Yeah. There's a few places that are open especially for it, but I haven't been able to get to any of those. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe it's a southern thing, but
The Olive
There's
Garden
like
was closed. The Walmart was
I
closed.
can't get the truck into a. Well, the Walmart might. They probably close for a couple hours. I'm not sure.
I was there today. They were closed. Them and the Olive Garden. We went to the Chinese buffet for dinner, and
I thought about that.
almost everything was
a Chinese
closed.
place next to a Walmart that has truck parking, but
Yeah.
coffee is more important, sadly. So I had to go where I could definitely get a coffee.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, but the Chinese buffet definitely had coffee.
Well, I mean, when I go to a Chinese buffet, I usually get a hot tea.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
For some reason, the tea they serve at Chinese places is just it's a step above the Lipton crap you can get in Walmarts and such.
I like.
Yeah,
the tea.
some restaurants just do not know how to make iced tea. Am I wrong?
Yep, probably not. Although I gather that's something of a specialty here in the South. I'm so on iced tea because I like my tea like it's weirdly my coffee has like everything in it, but my tea I like plain.
Sweet
me
tea.
too.
That's what's big down there. Sweet tea.
Ah, yes.
They like their tea so thick you could stick
Diabetes.
Yeah. They want it so thick you could stick a spoon in it and stand it up.
Yeah. We just use the
like
powder
a
shit here.
Sugar
The
day.
Nest tea powder shit and fill up a glass.
Oh,
and fill
that's
up
tea powder. What?
and- Yeah, that's what we use up here. We give a
Me
shit.
too.
I don't do tea.
I
Not
use
even iced tea?
whatever. I use whatever sounds good at the time. I
Yeah, I
have,
like iced tea. It's pretty refreshing in the summer.
like I was saying on the show earlier, I have 24 teas on this advent calendar starting in December to try. Every day is a different flavor. So on all the way up to December 24th, I'll be doing a different flavor every day on stream.
That's for you, Sleek. Mark wants to know: is you have milk in your tea or no?
Depends on the
Light
tea.
oat tea.
Sometimes.
Black teas, I'll put a little milk in, but if it's not really a black tea, I just drink it straight up.
I have black teas. I have green teas. I have what is that?
Mushroom
Light?
tea.
No. If I
Lifeboat
wasn't
tea. Of course, you have lifeboat tea, Stephanie.
Lifeboat tea.
what's lifeboat
7p
tea?
to the
Is it made from real
RMLI with every
lifeboat?
pack. Yeah, it's a black tea. It's a strong black tea. It's a
Nice.
single estate pure Kenyan tea, full flavored and deliciously refreshing, and it is. It's very good.
That's the purple one, right?
I'm dying.
The tea that comes from Kenya. That's the purple leafed one, right?
I've never really looked that closely, but perhaps it is.
I think it
It's the
is.
most refined conversation I've seen on the show so far. We're talking about teas.
We're totally teetotalers now.
It's extremely civil.
One of my,
I feel like I should be.
Sophisticated.
this is my.
thinking.
I have
Yeah,
7
I'm
single
smoking like I
origin
smoke.
teas in here. Different
Yeah.
pouches.
Something sophisticated.
That's a different kind of tea.
Tons of my syrup in my tea. I actually don't really drink a lot of tea, and I've never put syrup in my tea. Honey, I've put in my tea. I
I've
had
made.
a cinnamon tea
What?
once that I put honey in that was pretty good. So
I'm pretty like getting pretty schooled up on all the different brewing methods and stuff. It's kind of interesting when you get out of just putting a tea bag in a cup and adding hot water, and you actually get into like more of the, I guess, ceremonial ritual aspects of like, you gotta, like with the matcha, you have to sift it out. Then you add hot water, 60 milliliters, whisk it. Then you add 120 more milliliters, and then your tea is done. You know what I mean? Like there's like a whole a little bit of a process. It's real.
I think every culture has a way to do their tea.
Yeah.
I got to sit in on a Japanese tea ceremony once.
That's cool.
One of my best friends married a half Japanese person, and her parents are full-blooded Japanese, adoption thing. I think I didn't pry into the past history, but they before the wedding they did a tea ceremony, and it was freaking lovely.
Nice.
And the cool thing about it is some of them, especially the Japanese one, like the matcha ceremony specifically, is the one that I just recently learned. Is that it's as much about it's as much just presentation or whatever as it is like actual things that affect the flavor of the tea. Like if you don't beat your matcha with a whisk, it won't taste right. Like you literally have to do that. Like it's not just for show. It's not just
Hold it. What even is that?
Macho.
matcha.
This sounds like a YMCA.
What the hell?
You better beat your matcha. That's all I heard. I laughed.
This is a whisk.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Look at him go. He's beating his macho.
That kind of looks like the thing I
Here's
put
the
my shaving
matcha.
cream on with. But,
Yeah, it's kind of like a shaving brush almost. And this is the matcha. It's powdered. It's literally tea leaves that have been pulverized into dust.
Wow.
So it's the youngest tea leaves of the plant, the newest buds of the plant are left to dry and then crushed into a dust. And then so you sift it out and you add your water. And when you add your first half of your water, you take this little whisk and you like that and you literally beat the shit out of the matcha until you get a little foam on top. And if you don't do that, it won't taste right. And it's not just for show. It's not just a step that's like, oh, and then we do this and this symbolizes this, that. It's like, no, this is an actual necessary step to be able to have the tea be even drinkable, And
then you can use the whisk for badminton afterwards.
Hell
I
yeah.
always thought of that too. It does look like a badminton birdie.
Yeah. Played a lot of that when I was a kid. My buddy had a badminton set up in his backyard, and we used to go for hours to get stoned and just fucking hammer that thing back and forth.
I played
Oh, you got a
croquet for
portable
the
one.
first time in a while a few months ago.
It was ping pong for me, Neil. I had a ping pong.
We did the ping pong thing too. We had a ping pong table as well.
Jarts.
Yeah, my kids love badminton, so I keep a portable one. When we go to a random state park, we'll go see whatever waterfall there is or whatever, and then we'll just set up the badminton thing and do that until their arms wear out.
Nice.
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 Sleeping
Our
good
family likes
tonight.
to home make our own jarts out of really sharp. Oh, never mind.
So in badminton, it's called a shuttlecock, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
It is
A
called a
shuttlecock or a-
shuttlecock. Indeed, it is.
Ollie just wanted to say cock.
He
Shuttlecock.
did.
Shuttlecock. Get a load of my shuttlecock.
It's got a big
Do
red
you think that's
head.
what Jeff Bezos said when he introduced people to the Blue Origin?
This is my shuttlecock.
Say hello to my shuttlecock.
And yes, you got to climb in the cockpit. And of course, there's a cockpit, right?
Yep.
Cockpit. I'd see a doctor about that.
Mm.
There's an
Especially if it
infestation
lasts
on the
for more than.
shuttlecock.
Especially if your shuttlecock lasts for more than 12 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see a doctor if your shuttlecock goes for more than 12 hours. That's right.
Yeah. Wasn't there some fucking idiot that injected cocaine into his dick or something like back in the 80s or something? And
Oh, I'm sure a lot. Something
And it
did.
turns
I don't
like
know, but when
fucking-
I used to
Somebody
do, when
had
I
to
used
do
to
that
do stand up, I
now.
used to say if
Somebody
I have
had
an
to
erection
do it.
lasting more than 12 hours, I'm calling everybody.
all my exes. I mean,
All my exes.
live in Texas.
There are guys
Yeah.
who hang themselves in the
I was
closet.
just in Texas. I couldn't find anybody's exes. It was very strange. I was disappointed.
Nothing's
Wow.
me anymore.
Time
Well, I
to
hope-
cook some hot knives.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Like Ollie there, a little torch thingy going on there.
Nice.
Not as big though. That's just a portable propane one. I
Are you
use it
doing
at
a
work.
dab? Is that a dab?
There you go.
No,
What is
he's
that?
doing.
Hot
He's
knives.
doing
Half.
hot knives, so it's half.
Sheesh.
Oh, hot knives.
I'm doing dabs out of this thing. Yeah, I put dabs.
Okay, I got bar rips. Are we ready? Are we done?
I'll do one.
You guys are making me
just
feel so
did that.
inadequate right now. I don't have any.
This
of
is like this is the true tea party right here.
that. Yeah, there you go. Yes.
I feel like I finally found my people. The pot smoking atheists.
Yeah.
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 It's not the tea, it's the atmosphere.
Yeah. Wait a second. I've got a banner for that. Wherever the hell it is.
ethnicity. It's not the tea, it's the ethnicity.
Where is it? Fuck, Mikey, where'd you? Oh, there it is. There you go. Atmosphere.
I did not expect that.
For when you're vibing.
Yeah.
Airplane
not-
mode,
You're
as
vibing?
Dave Bundy says.
The whole world vibes with you.
Yeah, and I should probably, I should run this every show, to be honest, because sometimes we get people in here that start talking about stuff that we're all like, what the hell? So, and I should
Don't
run
harsh
this
my
one.
mellow.
I'll try not to harsh anybody's mellow, I promise.
Not necessarily reflect the views of the
Yeah.
Are you suggesting we're controversial?
Never.
Can be, but
Oh, there they are. Okay, now I know what I'm going to. I kind of have Ollie's got his own. Oh yeah. There you go. Ollie's got his own banners too. What you smoking, Ollie?
Nice. Nice.
Mercedes Black Hat.
Nice.
I've got Do-si-do.
What the
Do-si-do's
hell's
good.
that? Do-si-do. I have Bourbon Kush.
And I can't remember the name of the weed I bought this time around. I honestly can't.
Did you buy it from my neighbor again?
Oh yeah.
Ollie's
I still got 3/4 of a pound less too. I just got it last
Ollie's
week.
dog is in the chat. Throw the cock.
I'll be right back. I gotta go inside.
Sure.
No take, only throw.
Throw the cock.
Don't marsh my mellow. Hi, Aunt Jur. Aunt Jur keeps us all in check, you see. It's kind of like having your parents in the chat.
Good to have Angier there. And carry in.
Mark, no. Fortunately, Ollie has not had a mishap with the torch. At least not that I've seen, anyways.
Yes.
Hello, Maya. yes. You never know what the future holds.
There's always tomorrow.
That's
I've
right.
had some near misses.
Oh, yeah. Did you report them on the work app?
No.
Because we have mishaps at work, or what do you call them? What do you call it? Fucking near misses. And you have to report them on an app where I work. So.
But you're
Here's
a
one
chemist.
thing that's happened sometimes when you're hot knifing. It's pretty rare, but sometimes a little air bubble or something is in your little hot knife. And when you go to squeeze it together with the knives, it basically explodes. It goes it pops,
Oh.
right? Little fucking
Wow.
embers go flying everywhere. So
Yikes.
that happened to me just a couple
do
of
what
weeks
now?
ago, and it near set my beard on fire.
Oh, shit.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Unless
But,
you're a
I mean-
pirate. I've heard flaming beards work really well for certain pirates.
Flaming
But-
beards? No.
But every now and then when I squeeze the knives together, and this is pretty rare too, but every now and then they'll slip, right? And when they slip, there's a danger of me touching my lip or something like that. I haven't done it in a long time,
Yeah.
but I have done it in the past. So
That's why when we do, we always that bottle you're drinking from right now. You cut the top off and you hold that over top, and then you do the knives underneath the bottle, and you don't have any chance of doing that, and it just goes right up. You don't have.
but
it
you're
wasted
talking a
everywhere.
2-person setup where somebody else is running the knives.
No, I
right?
do it. I
You
hold
just
the bottle
it
in my
your
teeth.
mouth and do it.
Yeah.
I find
Yeah.
that pretty awkward.
You get used to it.
Uh.
When I first started doing it, it was fairly awkward, but yeah, you get used to it.
I'm confident enough in my skills, buddy. That's all.
I'm not doubting you, not at all. Just throwing out suggestions. That's all.
Look at him over there.
Oh, is he the one with the
Dog,
jerky
eh?
Suggestions
slow-mo?
from my-
Lucky. Hey, look at him passed out like that. All those
Look at
eyes are
him.
open now.
Look
They're
at
pointing at him. Oh,
Hey, Lucky.
they were here today to install my heat pump. Do you guys know what a heat pump is?
Yeah, I
Yes.
do.
Okay. So that's the air conditioner. So they've installed it now. Doesn't look bad up there, does it?
No,
Right? Fits-
fucking
fits
thing
right
looks
there
exactly
real
like the one in my lab.
good. Yeah. So, but the outside part of the unit, the actual thing that generates all the cold air and hot air.
Yeah.
They took it out of the box, and it honestly, even before it went in the box, it looked like somebody drove into it with a forklift or something, dude. It had a big fucking ding in the side of it.
Oh.
Right, so it's like they were looking at it, and I'm sitting inside
Get
here
a
on my break.
discount.
Yeah.
Well, it's free, man. The province is paying for the whole fucking thing.
Oh, perfect.
I don't have to pay for any of that. I'm going to put a second one down the other end of the house. It'll cost me money, but the province paid for this one.
They're not super expensive, so
And this is the
just
last
make sure it
So
doesn't have a
qualified
ding
to
in
get
it.
it for free. So that's why I got them to put it in. But anyway, I'm sitting in here and I can see them outside on the telephone chatting back and forth, and one guy's sitting there just not doing anything. And it's like, well, that doesn't seem like the way that they'd be operating, because they know they got to get this done in about 2 hours, right? So I'm just sitting there for a while. Then after a while, I get up and go to the window and say, yeah, no problem, guys. What's going on? And that's when they say, hey, this thing's damaged. So they have to send it back. So they'll have a replacement here early next week. They said Monday.
Why was it non-functional?
Oh, it should be working, but they didn't want to take a chance and install it just because it had so much damage.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, man.
Yeah.
Don't need something like that cranking out heat and then blowing up on you for some reason.
Exactly.
Up in the pot.
All bad.
That's all right. I mean, I don't mind waiting a couple extra days for it. They'll come back.
Plus, you got a
and
fucking
install
stove
it.
right there, which is
Yeah. I don't need
Yeah.
it for air conditioning right now, which is primarily why I want it.
yeah. Oh
Right?
yeah,
I'm still
those are
gonna use the
great
wood
for air
pellet
conditioning.
stove most of the time.
Yeah.
But now I won't have to put a fucking air conditioner in the window. That's what
Right,
I'm
right.
thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it
That's
should be way
exact-
quieter
I-
than my air conditioner too, right?
Oh, you can't even hear them.
So,
You can't
yeah.
even hear them. I have one in my lab.
Well, all the noise is outside, right? Where
Yep.
the other unit is.
Yep.
Right? So that's why you can't hear them.
And that's really quiet
So.
too. Like you can barely hear that
Yeah.
fan. So
So, but I'm gonna love it. The electrician guy, he had to crawl underneath the fucking house, man. It's like, holy fuck, he crawled like 45 feet underneath the house to run that fucking line. It's hilarious.
yikes.
Yeah.
The ground dry there or what?
It was underneath the trailer, so it was protected all year.
Yeah.
It was a little muddy just because it was moist in spots, but right.
Moist.
When he came out, he wasn't muddy, but he was covered in red dirt because that's the color of our clay here,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
all clay under there. And I told him after he came out, dude, you're gonna have to come back, in a couple of months, put another one in the other end. He said, oh, really? Okay, no problem. I should be able to get down there too. But he's only a little guy, right? He's 5 foot.
So he didn't even have to bend over, or?
maybe 140 pounds. So it was like, you're the perfect guy to go under there. So
Just a
I
little
said to him, yeah. So I can't fit underneath there where he goes. There's no way I could get underneath there. I'm just too
Stop, Al.
bare-chested. There's no way. Hey, Al, why don't you
Al.
come on in?
Al the trucker.
I bet you
Yeah,
Al would
guys,
come
if
and
you want
join us.
in, man, just let me know.
Hello.
I can drop you a link.
Yeah, we got to get all the truckers in here. Absolutely.
Mother truckers.
Keep trucking.
The truckers.
Trucker mothers.
My dad was a trucker. I'm not a trucker.
I
No.
used to be a trucker.
I'm not a trucker. I've driven trucks, but I'm not.
I could be a trucker.
I drove tow truck too.
I drove, I did a lot of delivery van service, but then I got into driving like 3-ton and 5-ton straight trucks for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A bunch of
doing-
those where I work.
I was delivering frozen meat products around the province, frozen meat and salad products. A lot of fun.
Frozen salads? What the fuck?
Well, no, the
Meat
salads were
salad.
just cool, but the meat was frozen.
Meat
Right?
salad. What the hell? Every vegetarian's
it-
nightmare.
It was a refrigerated
Isn't it
truck,
an
so
anti-pasta?
it was the stuff that was froze would stay frozen, and the stuff was just meant to be cool would stay cool for the day, right?
Get over there, you fucking stupid advent calendar.
That's a hell of a job to have in the summertime, I got to tell you. When you're doing that type of delivery in a refrigerated truck, you're in the back of the truck for 10 minutes getting a fucking order ready. Temperature in there is like 3 degrees Celsius,
Yeah.
right? Then
Yeah,
you jump out of the truck into 40 fucking degrees Celsius weather.
And you
It's
die.
like, holy,
Boosh.
you know, just die instantly because it's just you go from fucking frozen to just bacon. Lucky if you don't pass out half the time.
Oh, the moisture in my body is leaving.
Yeah. So meat salad. I didn't say meat salad.
Meat
I said
salad.
meat.
I heard
and
meat salad. I distinctly heard meat salad.
I thought
Sorry,
too.
no. If you heard meat
And
salad,
I'm already making a recipe and getting ready to upload the video, so it's too late. Meat salad is a thing now.
I don't even.
Yeah, I used to
don't
work
even-
for. I used to work for a company. I'm not going to say their name, but they
You're delivering
specialized
meat,
in
just
making
saying,
like
Ollie.
macaroni salad and coleslaw and a whole bunch of things like that, right? But
Yeah,
they
I've
also,
heard research.
right? But they had a contract where they would deliver these products to all the different like grocery stores and stuff like that, all over Prince Edward Island. That's where I live. So you can drive
For
from
most
one
of
end of
it,
the island
ended
to the other in about 4 hours. It's a small province. All right. So, but anyway, they also, as part of their delivery service, had a contract with a big meat company out of fucking the mainland, where they would deliver raw fucking, like, here's a quarter of fucking beef, here's a side of fucking beef.
Sounds like my old porn
right?
name, Big Meat.
So my job 3 days a week was loading our 5-ton straight truck with meat that was delivered to us from them and all our salad products, and driving all over the fucking island.
Is salad
delivering
code
these
for
things.
weed?
No, this is not weed.
Okay.
No, but it should be.
That's what we
A
call it.
lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, it's time for some salad. You always
Yeah,
smoke
yeah.
your salad?
No, it is.
Oh,
You're right. It is. It is. It can be. Yeah, it can be.
Herbal remedies.
Herbal
Well, no,
remedies.
it-
There are
it-
so
in the
many
wintertime,
code
it was fine in the wintertime because getting in the trailer was actually, it was warmer than what it was outside. So you actually didn't mind getting in the trailer, right? And in the most of the summertime, it was only in the peak like month, right in the middle of the summer, where it was that fucking ungodly hot, where getting out of the trailer was fucking dangerous because it was just so much difference in heat. But for the rest of the year, it was great. You get in the back of the trailer, you'd be nice and cool, jumping out of the trailer, running around, you know.
See
So
that?
it was a good job that I had for like I worked there for 2 years.
Oh, cool. And I hate to break it to you, but all temperatures are ungodly because there is no God.
That's true.
Neil, can I have your attention, please? Neil, you got to look
sure.
at the camera, bud.
Detail.
So if you're not looking, this won't work.
I can fucking hear you and see you. I'm
Yeah,
leaning over to use my grinder. That's all.
Right.
Oh, I see.
You have to be in line.
Meat salad. Is
Meat
your
salad.
meat wet?
No meat salads here.
Is maple syrup a typical salad dressing in Canada? No, it's not. Unless you're having a pancake salad, then I suppose.
No, but in Canada, poutine is considered a salad. Because
Yes,
potatoes
Not
are
considered a
vegetables.
salad. No.
Yes, it is. Come on, Ollie.
No.
Well, why the hell not? It's got potatoes in it. It's a vegetable.
Right. That's what I
Sure.
said.
It's a tuber.
Sure.
It's not a vegetable.
It's got cheese in it.
I went to public school. I don't know what a tuber is.
Yeah.
Not
You know what
a
fries with
tuba.
works is, guys?
It's
You know
not
It's
a
what
not
fries
a
with works
tuba.
Right.
Are you familiar with fries with the works? You know what poutine is, but do you know what fries with the works is? No? Take a hamburger patty and fry it up
Gary?
and chop it up into little, like, basically into just hamburger, you know. And
What are we?
before
Wait, what
put
are you
the gravy in-
describing?
Poutine. Do you know what poutine is?
Poutine. Oh, yeah. I know what poutine is. Yeah.
Okay. So you take poutine, the way you make poutine is you take a layer of French fries, right?
Right.
And you put a layer of cheese, you put a layer of gravy on there. You can put extra things like onions. and
Cheese
and
curds.
stuff like
Be
that,
specific.
right?
Yeah, cheese curds. It's got to be the right kind of cheese. You can't just throw any
Right.
old cheese on there.
I
You'll fuck the
disagree.
whole thing
Actually. I prefer shredded fucking mixed mozza and cheddar myself.
American
saying.
classic.
Okay. But
I'm just saying.
you
I
just
even
make
just
fucking
learned that you have
cheese
to get the
fries,
gravy
then.
right.
yeah, it's got to be a beef gravy to me.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's the
So-
traditional.
You can't just
But-
throw cheese and gravy on French fries and think that you're doing poutine. If it's not that St. Hubert's or whatever, you're fucking it up already.
I disagree there. St. Hubert's can go wherever they want.
But
But anyway, fries with the works, though, is the same as poutine, but there's an extra step. Before you put on the cheese and the gravy, you put a layer of chopped up, like, fried hamburger. Right? So you got your French fries, and you got your hamburger. Then you got your cheese on top of that. If you like putting a vegetable like peas or corn or something like that, you throw that on there. And then you
not a
throw
vegetable.
gravy over the whole fucking mix.
That's
so
a
that
stew.
It melts,
Put it in a bowl.
it melts
That's a
the
stew.
cheese right
Where's the
down
bacon?
through
You
everything,
if
right?
you put a fried egg on top of that in
No.
Hawaii, they call it a moco. I think it's a moco loco,
I have
something
no
like
idea.
that.
That's fries at work.
It-
So that's I make that here all the time, just myself for something to do.
Heathen.
Sounds good. I'd eat it.
It is. Fucking cholesterol disaster though, man. Holy fuck! Every time, 2 hours after I eat it, I have a fucking heart attack.
Cholesterol's
I'm on-
good for you.
See, that's the thing. When I cut all the sugar out and went keto, now I can eat all the fat and protein that I want. I just can't have all the carbs.
Well, you couldn't have
You
the
need some
potatoes, then,
carbs,
could you?
though. Don't cut them out completely. You got to have some carbs.
With poutine,
yeah,
does it
some
matter
carbs.
the kind of fries? Is there like what cut on a fry? Is it straight cut?
I prefer a
crinkle
crinkle cut.
Crinkle
I
cut.
prefer a crinkle cut because it holds things better, right? So when you throw the
You're not
like
even eating
cheese-
poutine anymore, buddy.
What?
Fucking crinkle cut. Fucking
Crinkle.
cheddar cheese. Fucking hamburger. What the hell? It's not poutine anymore.
Fries with the works, brother. Fries with the works.
There you go. It's more like cheese fries with gravy or something.
It's fries with the works.
So traditional
Oh, yes.
traditional poutine would be straight fries, huh?
Yeah, the julienne
Yeah,
style
probably, yeah.
with cheese curd and gravy. That's traditional.
Cheese curds and gravy, yeah. That's it. Kind of plain.
You gotta melt
I
those
prefer to
cheese
go a little
curds.
bit wilder with mine.
Well, the cheese isn't supposed to be the flavor part, man. It's the gravy.
What?
And then you can add stuff like bacon. You can add.
That's
other
what I
stuff.
said. Bacon can be a substitute instead of hamburger. You can have bacon. That's a good fries with the works
Always
as
have
well.
bacon.
But you can't screw the cheese up. You got to have the cheese curds.
Well, if you like them, yeah. But all
If you like those type of cheese curds, I don't. Sorry.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, that's fair. If you don't like them, I mean, I wouldn't want to force somebody to eat something that they like
Yeah.
hated just for the authenticity of the dish. Like, no, you
That's what I
eat this. This is how poutine is made.
That's gonna be me when I visit Ollie. No, Ollie, eat the fucking poutine.
Shredded mozzarella and cheddar works so perfectly, right? So.
See, I don't think I would
it
like.
melts way better too, by the way. Melts
That cheese
way
curds-
better than the curds.
I've had the cheese curds and Gruyere on,
Oh, yeah.
which is really good.
Fancy.
French
Fancy poutine.
cheese. Gruyere.
Where's my? Oh, there it is.
You gotta have phlegm just to say that cheese. Gruyere.
You don't have to be French to say it.
No, so you gotta have some phlegm in your throat. You gotta drink some milk just to say that cheese. Gruyere. Can't get it right.
You all right there?
Yeah.
So
It's not
Sleek, I
fucking
can't remember where it
Hebrew.
was you.
Yeah, I'm going through my Yiddish phase.
So Sleek, I can't remember where you said you were living there, but
California.
oh man, you play disc golf?
I sure do.
Oh,
Oh,
did you see? Did you not see my little collection of discs that was on the wall over there? Right? Can you see them? No. Oh, you're gone right now.
He's gone.
let's go. And they probably went to get it stuff.
See?
There, yeah.
I
I knew
got a
it.
bunch of discs on the wall that are collectors.
There's my my turn champion edition.
I have a turn someplace over there. I don't use it very often.
There's my Rock 3.
Yeah, I have a Rock 3.
There's one of my putters, the AVR.
I gave my AVR away to my kid.
Here's my Leopard.
I don't have a Leopard.
Came in a set of 3. I liked one of the discs, and because the set was I liked the Valk. There we go. I like the Valkyrie.
That's pretty good starter disc. Yeah, I like that disc.
And so I bought the 3-disc set, which was or 4-disc set, which had the Leopard, the Valk, and this mid-range Shark with a putter for like, I don't know, $20 or something. And I was like, you know what? That seems like a good deal. And so that's like my current little collection I have.
Oh God.
I think so.
Yeah.
I like tons of mice fun
Here's
here.
my carry bag right now that I'm taking out because it's winter golf. I got
true
2
poutine.
Judge putters. All right.
Doorknob says tons of discs. You got to watch where you put the C in that one.
Are
who
any
am I
of you
carrying
guys
here right now?
left-handed?
No, I throw
No.
right-handed. So
Nah.
so I have a Star Destroyer. I love that disc. It flies so true and straight.
It's a good one.
The other day in the wind, I threw this disc about 500 feet.
Oh shit!
Like, and I can only throw it like
12 feet.
270, 300 feet when I'm lucky, right? So, but it was just the wind caught it just right. And the thing was, it was only a 200-foot hole. I threw it. It just the wind just
That's
caught
a big
it.
hole.
I went way to hell down the fucking down the field. I have a Roadrunner, right?
Yeah,
I love this. It sits straight for me for so long. This is my utility disc. It's a Starfire. Right? It's on Star Plastic. It's a Starfire. Right? It's my utility disc. I throw that anytime I say I don't know.
So wrong.
I'll throw that.
It is.
I have a nuke on their Z Plastic. This is one of the first discs I ever bought. I've had that disc, I want to say, since 07. That's a Sidewinder. It flies almost the same as that Roadrunner.
Yeah.
This is an evidence. I played in a trilogy tournament. Now, a trilogy tournament, you go pay whatever amount of money to pay in the tournament. You're not allowed to bring any of your own discs. They give you 3 discs. These are
I would hate that.
Right? These are the discs. And the thing is, it's put on by sponsors. They're trying to get their discs out there, right? These new discs out there. So
yeah, I don't care. I'm left-handed. Screw you. Let me use my discs.
No, but they give you 3 discs and they say, here's the discs that you're allowed to use for this tournament. You get to keep the discs at the end of the tournament, right? So you're paying like $50 and you're getting 3 discs, plus you're getting to pay in a tournament, so whatever that, right? And this disc right here, it's an evidence, the straightest mid-range I have ever thrown off the gate. It just goes dead straight. So, and this is another destroyer, but it's that Blizzard plastic. So instead of weighing 170 grams, it only weighs 150 grams. So it's right light. Well, do you see how it's right light colored around the outside edge?
Yeah.
When they were making it, they blew air into it, so it's all full of air bubbles. So it's right light. Right?
That is a detail.
That's what I carry in my bag right now because it's winter golf. But and like I said, this is my winter bag. It's too slippery out right now.
Who knew there was so much variation among frisbees?
There's my summer disc golf bag.
They're not frisbees though.
So
They're not frisbees. Frisbee is a brand, trademarked brand name by Whammo. These are golf discs. You don't want to make that mistake when you're actually down there on the course. They will ream your asshole.
What do you think of that?
Could be fun.
I don't even know what that is.
So it's
I have
my
no
disc golf
idea.
bag.
Oh,
It's my summer disc golf bag. It's comes with its
summer
own
disc
chair.
golf bags and
It
summer.
comes with
Yeah,
its own
that's the one
chair.
you can sit on. Yeah.
You have a winter disc golf bag too?
It's got a seat
Yeah, it comes
right
with an
on
umbrella.
So
it. An umbrella.
yeah, and I got half a dozen more discs in there. So
A side
Yeah.
cooler for beers.
So I got a couple of floaters in there because one of the courses I play on has a lot of water, so we don't want to lose discs. So
Woke up
Anyway.
the dog.
yes,
Well,
I
that's a
woke
good
the dog
hobby.
up. I'm sorry, boom boom.
Keeps you honest. Good hobby.
Yeah, and we're still going. We went last week. I'm hoping we get out again this weekend.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think I'm going to. It's going to be wet.
Fucking clear skies here.
It's
unusual for
Saturday.
here.
It's supposed to be -6, -11 with the wind chill. And
Yikes.
Sunday it's supposed to be +1, -3 with the wind chill.
Good one, Maya.
So we're hoping to go out on Sunday. So
Yeah,
you just got to wear a sweater and gloves.
it's 3
Right,
degrees here right now.
Yeah. So what is it here right now? It's 1
I'll
here.
play if it's cold, but I'm not going to play if it's wet.
Yeah, water tends
Well,
to And it probably
Look at
take
this.
away from the sport.
Cold doesn't bother me as much as wet or really windy. Really windy is a buzzkill for obvious
Really
reasons.
windy, if it's half warm out, so that you're not cold and windy, is fine. You can actually make things interesting because, like I said, you can get onto a hole. And I didn't throw that disc hard. It's just the way the wind caught it, just picked it up and it took it. It was gone. It was like, where the hell did that go? It's not what I wanted to have happen at all. But anyway,
Like the disc golf version of a water hazard.
yeah. So, but as long as it's not like full on raining, I don't mind going. Right? If it had rained overnight and the ground's a little wet, I can deal with that right now. Right? You can dress for that.
Yeah.
weather.
Where are you
Right?
at?
East Coast of Canada.
Oh, okay.
So
Canada's a big country.
Yeah.
And the East Coast is fairly large too. So
it is. I'm in the smallest province in Canada, Prince of Ryan. Come here, then. Give me a hug. Come here.
Aw.
Doggo.
Do you need to go out? Is that what you're bugging me for? Yeah. Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
Word.
like, take me out or I'm gonna pee in your shoe. Yes, Ollie has special disc golf glasses, underwear, beard oil, etc. Yes.
They have disc golf everything.
I mean,
I'll
you gotta
take
have
your
the beard oil.
Except-
if you're gonna do it
Except
professionally.
Exactly.
they don't, and they made me mad. This is the one thing that they don't have is left-handed discs. There is no such thing as a exclusively made for left-handed thrower disc. And
It's
Innova
a
thought that
disc.
they were cheeky, and they made an April Fool's joke a year or two ago that they were releasing a line of left-handed discs. And guess who was
a
super stoked?
Disc.
I didn't think.
And
there
then
would
I
be
was like,
people
oh,
who-
it's an
Like saying,
April
do you have a
Fool's Day
left-handed
joke.
coffee mug? It's like what?
I know a bunch of people here that are left-handed, and none of them that they all the disc just. So I throw the disc right-handed. The disc will go right to left. Somebody
Right.
that's left-handed will take the same disc and throw it left-handed. It'll go left to right.
Correct.
Right. So
Right.
so the discs that I throw that go right to right in left-handed players, they go left to left. Right.
Right. Correct.
So I mean, the discs are all out there. You just got to get the ones that work good for you.
Right. I have to buy an overstable or an understable to get
Yeah.
the turn that I want, and I have to do it all backwards from what you do.
Turn around
Exactly.
backwards and
You
stand
have
on
to
your head.
do it backwards. No, you yes. I guess you don't have to do it backwards. It's just that the discs, the way the numbers read on them, right? The first two are for the distance, right? The one's the speed and the next one's the glide, right? The next two are the first and second turn. So if you want one that drastically emphasizes that first turn and has very little second turn, so it basically
Right.
goes
See if I got
straight
some
or
Lego
goes
to build here.
The
Yes.
turn or the fade.
right. You
Would
just
have
got
to
to
be
buy the
switched.
numbers that way. So that's
They
the
get
way
they
you go
get
down
super
the
they get flipped around depending on who's throwing it. Right.
I guess so.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Specific golf
ERL.
glasses, underwear, and beard oil.
I'm sorry for boring everybody.
They make specific bags to carry your discs in.
Yeah.
Like they make everything for. They have literally a
Oh,
custom
gross.
something for almost every hobby there is. They've got like extra BS that nobody needs.
Mm.
You know, I just realized I didn't even put a background tonight. That's okay. It's the void tonight. We're in the void.
I was hoping Mikey would pop in.
Yeah, I texted him. I said, so we got someone for tonight. Sleek the Geeks stepped up. We got a guest. And he goes, dude, it's Thanksgiving here. I'm like, okay. I guess, sure. I didn't do it. Well, mind you, our Thanksgiving was on a night that I didn't fucking stream anyways, so.
That means he's doped up on turkey and passed out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Got a turkey coma.
Yeah, I was smart. I had Chinese food. I'm not falling asleep, but 10 minutes later, I was hungry again. You know, it's a trade-off.
Yeah, I'm always hungry. Like the Hulk with hunger. Hello. I've always got snacks nearby, though, so it's okay.
Yes, I understand they always sell all kinds of little.
Yeah, I don't know why I always have the munchies and my mouth is always dry.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, so I guess tonight, as they said, we've made a love connection. You guys are like new best friends. You're gonna have to do a big tournament together now.
We're on the opposite sides of the fucking continent, Neil. What are the chances of that happening?
I'm with that. How the ever loving fuck did we get on this topic?
You asked me if I played. I thought you wanted to go and throw a couple of rounds with me or something, Neil.
I'd love to.
Me? I don't play. He plays.
Somebody asked me if I played disc golf, and I was like, "Yeah, I do. Got my discs right here. Let's go." What course are we meeting at? Let's get it. The Atheist Invitational at my golf course. I'll set it up. All you have to do is show up.
We did have the course that I regularly play at 4 years ago now was rated the third best disc golf course in the world. In the world.
Ours was significantly lower than that.
Unfortunately, last year in the storm at the end of the year, destroyed most of the course. So
you want to know what
they were closed all this year.
The worst thing about
September. So
the worst thing about the course that I regularly golf at over here is that it was designed by another left-handed player. So it was made to be difficult for right-handed players, but if you're a left-handed player, it's like the simplest course you've ever played. So there's like zero challenge for a lefty.
Yeah.
But there's only like 5 of us that play anywhere.
Yeah. I threw 3 aces this summer. I have 5 lifetime aces. 5. And
enjoy them, yum yum
this summer.
Gobble gobble.
So the hell.
Oh,
was
no.
good seeing you.
Tossers no.
What the hell are you doing? What is this, ASMR now?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out too. Or is he doing a spider thing with his fingers? What?
Yeah.
You think he's trying to find something on the phone there? I don't know what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I was reading the chat.
Oh,
it wasn't even worth it because they were just calling us tossers.
I know. They
tell you to start your own only tossers page.
Yeah, they don't understand. Everybody, and I do mean every single person that I've taken out to play disc golf has loved it and come out multiple times thereafter.
Oh yeah.
By the way, so everybody that's whining and complaining
everybody.
About it, yes, everyone I've ever taken out has come back out for multiple more rounds, having fun. Most of them have bought their own discs so that they're ready to go.
Same. Almost everybody that I ever took disc golfing still disc golfs to this day. And like I have a couple of my friends that lived out in Colorado when I was out there. When I was golfing out there, they started going with me, and now they still go. Mm-hmm. It's just a great way to go smoke a bowl and throw some frisbees.
Kind of, yeah. That's just, go for a walk in the woods.
Yep.
Throwing shit. Sorry about
we'd play 2-3 holes, and then around hole 3 we have bowl hole. You go smoke a bowl, then you do like 3 more holes, and then you smoke another one.
It depends what course I'm playing on, right? It depends
especially
what
that 200-foot hole. That's huge.
Yeah, for sure. Every course has its own geography, obviously.
Well, all the courses I play on now, there's some place to sit down because I got that bag where you can sit down whenever. But the 4th hole on Hillcrest, you're sitting at the top of a valley looking down over the hole, and the hole goes like that, right? And then up the other hill. So you're sitting there on the bench, staring across this valley, more than likely in the summertime, watching the people that were playing in front of you play out the entire hole. And just because of the way the hole's designed, they got to play up that way and then walk kind of back through your field of vision. So you got to wait that extra couple of seconds. So it's always been that hole. Okay, let's stop here and smoke a bowl. Right?
Yeah, the thing
it's a
about
great view, and chances are you're waiting for somebody in front of you no matter what, right, when they're busy. So
the thing about the one by us is that there's a log by that hole. So you
Yeah.
can walk away from the hole just a few feet so that you're not bothering anybody while you smoke. So
Yep.
you're not sitting on the bench waiting to throw. You're just a little bit away from the hole. And it's just the perfect place to sit down and smoke and not bother anyone that wants to play that hole.
dude, yeah, some of the more wilder courses that I've played on, there's all kinds of like benches like that.
Oh,
So I hear you there
you
too.
guys are fucking funny.
Yeah.
Disc golf's a lot of fun, dude. You should just come out and try it.
Yeah,
you
but
should.
you get me all worked up. All this talk about holes.
I understand there's a great course in Blackburn, Lancashire with 3,000 holes. You should go play that.
Giggity, giggity.
For the Lennon McCartney riff of the night.
Should have got lucky with one of those holes, I guess, right?
I knew a guy who had to count them all.
Oh,
And now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall.
That's right.
so you said
Hello,
the
yes,
200-foot
I'm
hole.
a
I was like,
hole
oh,
auditor.
it's like wow. It's like when I was driving down the street and they said next rest area 25 kilometers. I said that's a fucking huge rest area.
Yeah.
I drove down to LA a while ago. I was going to go to Disneyland. And when I got there, the sign said Disneyland left. So I just came back home.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll
Who
make you
earns?
wrong.
How inconsiderate.
Jeez.
What is that? What are you playing with there, Ollie?
what?
That wasn't him. That was me, I think. I was tapping.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
If you don't hear
I
it
was
now, it
playing
was
with the
me.
dog. And I was making a little fart noise when I was pushing the dog's head. Maybe
That's
Maybe
probably what
that's
you're
what it
talking
That's what I heard was the fart noises.
about.
Like fuck, Ollie, turn your mic off for crying out loud.
My dog likes to play. I can't help it. He loves to play.
Actually, this kind of makes me laugh. I don't know if you guys watch The Boys and the spin-off show Gen V, but there's it's great. There's a guy there that every time he sees something that is a hole, he has to fuck it. So he sees a knot in a tree, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he tells he's a reporter too, so he tells his guys.
I've seen that.
Yeah, have you seen that? Isn't that hilarious?
that season three?
He's like mounting up the tree, and then he's in the bathroom trying to do the fucking heater, like the hand blow dryer, and he's like doing the hand blow dryer. I'm like, what the
I
hell?
haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, it's
Is
great. It
that
was the
season
last
3?
episode. Huh?
Is that season 3?
No, it's Gen V.
Oh, Gen V. That's the spin-off.
Yeah, the school.
I'm only up to season 2.
Oh yeah, well, I think there is only 2 seasons.
3. The Boys
Was
has
it
3
3?
seasons.
The Boys
There's a
have 3.
third season for the boys, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah.
It's
And
great.
there's the animated version.
Yeah, which is awesome too.
And then they just had to make Invincible episode by episode.
Yeah, they didn't drop the whole season this time,
No,
which sucked. Oh well.
sucks.
Very rude.
So I'm waiting for more episodes of that to drop because that was
Yeah.
pretty great.
And whatever happened to Primal? Because I was watching that one too, the animated show Primal.
I don't know. You know what show is really good, and I don't even know how they're going to have another one now, is that Cyberpunk 2077 show on Netflix, the Edge Runners.
The anime,
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Yeah,
I think
it was
it's
only
Edge
it was only
Runners,
made
right?
for a season. It was only made for the season. It was only one season.
Right. But I'm saying, like, you know how, like, you could be like, oh, I wouldn't mind seeing another season of that with, like, a whole new cast, but it's like, I don't even know how they would do, like, you know what I mean? Like, they killed everybody, literally everybody. They pulled a George R.R. Martin and just, there's literally no one that you could even make a spinoff with because they're dead. They're dead now.
Cyberpunk, the next
Is the
generation.
world interesting?
Yeah, the world is super interesting. Like the whole,
Then you just
like I would have
create whole
watched
new
another
characters
couple
in
of
the world.
seasons of that if they didn't literally kill every single character in the show off. Like literally every single character.
Anime can be
Look,
like
Rogue
that
One.
sometimes.
Rogue One did that.
Yeah.
I'm running through One Piece again.
What they should have did just before they killed most of them off was introduced a couple of new characters to go into a new season.
Right.
they didn't.
Or
Now it doesn't
something.
sound like they did that. Yeah. So
And I get it. It's supposed to illustrate how cheap life is in that world, in the cyberpunk world, how fleeting and precious of
Look
a
at the
thing.
fucking suit he wears. That fucking metal thing that he wears. The spinal implant fucking armor shit that he wears.
Oh, that shit fucks him up, though.
Yeah, and he knew it was going to when he put it on.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw the thing you're talking about. So
Oh, it's great.
cartoon
It's really good.
Cyberpunk.
It's
I
called
played Cyberpunk
it's called Edge
2077.
Runners.
Edge Runner, Cyberpunk Edge
Yeah.
Runners.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on
Try and
Netflix.
look that up.
It's also on Crunchyroll.
Is it? Oh,
Crunchyroll.
Yep, it's on Crunchyroll. Yeah, Crunchyroll is an anime thing here.
I don't know what Crunchyroll is, and I don't know if I want to.
it's the Netflix of anime.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's a
The
outlet.
easiest way to put it. It's,
Crunchyroll.
it's an anime streaming service.
Yeah.
Where you can watch all the latest anime, or most of the latest anime, I guess.
One Piece.
Not really anime related, but I did just watch that Everything Everywhere all at once.
Pretty
Oh,
good,
that's
right?
great.
That is
That's
a
fucking
really
great.
good movie.
Yeah, that was way better than I expected.
I was
Yeah.
so damn impressed.
Well, fuck, there's awards being handed out for that one all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I watched yesterday?
They made freaking rocks interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
That's- they had me watching Rocks.
It took me a while to watch it. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. And I've heard it was really good. And I finally watched it and I go, why did I fucking delay this?
That's what I said too. I put it on today with a kind of, well, we'll see. We'll see if it's good. If it's not, I'm going to just turn it off. But like within a half hour,
Some of
I was
the-
like, damn.
Some of the
good.
parallel worlds that she goes to are just fucking mind-blowing.
Mm.
You know what I watched yesterday is What Did Jack Do? It's a
Never heard of it.
David Lynch movie.
Huh.
So the guy that made Twin Peaks and
Yeah.
Mulholland Drive and Lost Highway and all these weird
George Lynch?
kind of
Lynch?
Yeah.
Lynch, David Lynch.
Yeah.
David Lynch, yeah. And he made Dune, a bunch of other stuff. Well, he made that movie as well. It's a short, and it's only like maybe, I want to say like a half hour long short film.
Boy.
About a detective interviewing a suspect for a murder who is a monkey on a train. I think they're on a train. I believe they're on a train. I could be wrong about the train.
That sounds very David Lynchian.
Was it
Yeah.
Hit Monkey?
No. It's a Lynch thing. It's
There is a show, Hit
him
Monkey.
sitting at a table with a monkey across the table from him, and they have their dialogue, and they superimpose a person's mouth where the monkey's like face is, like they cut out like that much of the like actor's mouth and they just put it over the monkey. Like it's not even like they didn't even like CGI it or do it like super well. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty obvious.
Like that cartoon. There was a cartoon that did that, Clutch Cargo.
Yeah, exactly like Clutch Cargo, and intentionally so. You know what I mean? Like Lynch is like an artist in every sense of the word, and not one detail, goes by without him having his input on it. So I'm sure he does the editing and stuff of his own films. So I'm sure he picked that effect himself, and it's just. Once I started learning a bit more of like how he makes films, I've started to kind of feel like I kind of understand some of the things he does in his filmmaking process more, and I'm enjoying his films a lot more because of it.
I know I have not. Hate to admit it. I haven't watched one yet. I haven't seen a David Lynch movie yet.
Well, they're kind of a mind fuck, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, but
There you go.
and it's not an easy thing to just. Yeah, I've seen Hit Monkey. That was epic.
fucking
That was a great show.
awesome. It's an awesome show. Yeah. It's a Marvel product.
Marvel.
but It's
It
yeah,
is. It's Marvel.
Yeah, it's great, dude. It's really cool. The whole concept behind it blows my mind. It's a
Mhm.
great
I
show.
can find that on Disney.
Yep, Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
I got Disney Plus. I'll look for that tonight. Well, no, tonight I'm watching Oppenheimer because that just came onto the box for
Yeah,
free.
no desire to see that.
Oh, what?
Don't care.
Oh, that one I'm
Not my
very
thing.
interested.
Here it bombed.
I'm a World War II buff. I hear it bombed. Yeah.
Fuck, that's funny.
I hear the naked scenes bombed in the movie, but I heard the rest of it was pretty good.
Naked scenes.
Yeah, they
I
strangely
might
put
be,
some scenes with him and some an older gal, both sitting
Okay.
on couches naked, and it freaked out the
They did the
audiences out.
exact same thing with that Boogie 2988 documentary the other day. Anybody see that?
Hey, Gary.
No,
I did not.
just me.
No, don't see that one.
Yeah, well, they showed Boogie naked in a bathtub with his new girlfriend. So, sorry to spoil that for you, but now you know.
I don't really. I mean,
You know who Boogie
Right.
2988 is, though, right?
I'm just
Like, you know who
learning- I'm
that is,
just
right?
learning.
don't
I
care.
just saw him for the first time the other day.
Who?
Boogie.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know who Boogie is, right, Neil?
No idea who Boogie is.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's a YouTube
that
guy.
joke wasn't for you.
Boogie, I don't know who that is.
Does he? How is he in the buff? Hot? Not
He's
so
in.
much?
No, not at all.
Overweight. He's overweight.
Okay.
Very, very overweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
You know, some people go for that though.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's some. You know what? If you go to Pornhub, there's a category for everybody. You know what I mean? So, like, there's something that someone's
Just
gonna like.
saying.
there.
I mean, you know, it's maybe Boogie goes for that. It's like you never know what your Boogie is. It's
Right? You know?
where you want to boogie down, if you know what I mean. You know,
Right.
just saying. You know,
Boogie Hub.
Boogie Hub.
He's got an OnlyFans
That's it.
apparently. I mean, I don't know.
I'd never heard of him until just this weekend or last weekend, and I happened to see something. on
I will
YouTube.
say, I really don't have. I've never had any fantasies about J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer?
No,
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. In the buff. Never really,
There's no reason to put-
crossed my mind, to be honest. Like,
There
what
is
the
no
fuck
reason
is
to-
Yeah, I
that
don't know why
all
they had to throw
about?
that in there.
Oh,
No,
let's
they
see. Hot young physicists in the nude.
No, whatever.
Richard Feynman. Like, what the fuck? You think?
Which being how much I idolize, and I really do love what's his name as a director. Damn it,
I think
I can't. think of it.
Oppenheimer's
That's a weird
story
name.
is really good, but I don't know.
Huh?
It's like I just why I put it in the film. I guess I
Oppenheimer is the same
understand
guy-
why I put it in the film.
It's the same guy that did Dunkirk and did Inception and did.
I haven't seen
Tenet.
Dunkirk or Inception.
Inception. Oh God, what's his name?
He's my favorite director right now. He's my all-time favorite director.
He's that guy. That
My
one
favorite
guy.
director right
Yep.
now. He's my all-time favorite director.
And I out of the directors that are out right now, he's my all-time favorite.
He made
Oh.
Tenet, didn't he? Didn't he make
Yeah.
Tenet? Yeah.
Inception, the
I haven't
Mars
seen
or the
any of them. Christopher Nolan.
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan,
There we go.
yeah.
Thank
Made
you.
The Batman trilogy, the Batman Begins.
That's- There we go.
Those I've seen.
Yeah.
Because Batman.
He made the good Batman movies.
Yeah, so people say.
Oh, I don't know. I
Out
like
of three of them,
I like
or
the
whatever.
original that
I don't
had this guy, the 1989 Batman right there.
I like
don't know.
1989 Batman.
Tim Burton.
But
Is
the
that
problem
Nichols
is, if I accept 1989 Batman, don't I have to also accept Val Kilmer and like aren't those all attached to the same Batman technically?
I
No.
don't think so.
No,
Because it's like continuity
Kilmer-
wise, it's like Michael Keaton,
Yeah,
what
first two.
Val Kilmer.
Adam
First
West.
two are the good ones. Yeah, those are the ones that were directed by Burton. The other ones were not.
Right.
Burton.
The movies that don't exist are the Schumacher ones,
Yeah.
the Joel Schumacher ones where everything goes neon.
Yeah.
But they're still technically in continuity. Like in the series of films, they are like they're canon, allegedly.
Oh yeah, they're just alternate universes. They're not. They're not.
Right,
always-
right.
They're not anywhere fucking near canon, actually. But
No,
Batgirl-
but you know what I mean.
Batgirl-
You know what I mean. For that particular series of films, they're not like standalone movies with a different Batman. They're like a continuation of that series, right?
Batman's
Like Val
armor never
Kilmer
had
is meant to
midnight.
be the same Batman as Batman Forever.
That wasn't
Well,
Batman.
I mean,
that was Diplomat.
they're in the franchise, but that's like saying the shark in Jaws 2 is the same shark as in Jaws 1, and that's not
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
necessarily
Jaws' baby.
It was Jaws'
Everybody
baby.
knows
Yeah.
that. It's a totally different shark.
Has anybody
Mr. and
noticed
Mrs.
that
Claus
the
got
movies have
together.
gotten derivatives over time?
They sure don't make them like they used to.
true. Oh my god! Even the derivatives are derivative. Like Scream, you know, that's a whole thing now. But that originally started as a spoof on how the horror genre has gone completely stale, and now they're doing the same damn thing.
And then the horror genre became Scream. That's what was ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
What's his
Scream
name?
made a
I don't know that.
pastiche. I would say a pastiche more than a parody of horror movies. And then that pastiche went on to define the genre for the next, like,
Hold it. Scream wasn't supposed to be a parody.
No. I
Scary
said it was
Movie
more of a
supposed to be
pastiche.
parody.
Yeah, it was like a meta commentary kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, because the murderer knew all the horror movies and called people up and asked them what their favorite ones were.
Mhm.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. It was more of a pastiche than a parody. A parody would be like a lampoon. Parodies are when you like something, but you're joking about the humor of the silly things that they do. Satire is when you're tearing something down with humor, and a pastiche is more of an homage with humor.
Ooh.
So
where
I would
does,
say that-
A pastiche is pulling disparate elements together and blending them in some peculiar way. It's sort of a
That-
weird.
Right.
So which one does the zombie movie from
I think there's
the
like
English
7 of
comedian?
them, Carrie. Not including Jason versus Freddy, which is fucking hilarious, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we do love the versus movies. They're just
Oh,
so silly.
so funny.
Alien versus Predator.
That one was, they did a comic series, Alien versus Predator. And I thought they were going to go with that storyline for the movie, but they didn't. And it fucking
I think
pissed me off.
Tons of Mice is onto something. This would sell, at least in this room, a horror movie involving disc golf. It'd be
with Will Ferrell and Jack Black.
Yeah, I like it.
Make that work.
I'm all over this.
Bro, I can make that work easily. All you have to do is throw your disc into the bushes once and go in there and disappear and never come back out.
right,
There you
that
go.
works.
That's your horror movie. Disc golfers just keep getting
Oh,
eaten
disc.
by a monster
Never
on the disc golf course. Done.
It could happen.
Did it. I'll start shooting that in a couple of months. Let me figure out what my monster is going to be.
Make it Bigfoot, then you'll get the rest of the atheist community.
Make it Bigfoot? Is that what you said?
He doesn't have a turkey coma.
Hey,
Hey, Mikey.
Mikey doesn't eat turkey.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Howdy, gobble, gobble.
Hello.
Mr. Mikey.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble gobble. Dressings be upon you.
How is the mac and cheese, Mikey?
I got diabolical with it, and I saw that there was some there's Mexican parts of the family too. So there was some chorizo and bacon. And then I saw that mac and cheese, and I was like, how would they know? Oh my. So they're like, take some food home. I grabbed like a half a tray of mac and cheese and some more chorizo, and I just dumped it on top. I was like, oh my God, I've just discovered it. It's like crack. Not that I know.
You're in heaven. Yay.
So, yeah.
Christmas came to Mikey early.
Yeah, Carrie, I miss Chris Farley too. He was hilarious.
Shaun of the Dead. Where does Shaun of the
in
Dead
a
fit into
little
that?
coat? That guy in a little coat.
Shaun
of the Dead was hilarious.
But is
Shaun
that
of the Dead would be probably a pastiche because they're paying homage. They clearly appreciate and enjoy the genre, even though they're having fun with it. They're not tearing it down. They're not saying, "Oh, the zombie genre is so stupid," and here's why. It's a love letter to the zombie genre in a way.
They love it.
So I would say it's like a pastiche, and it's not making fun of it. Even though it's having fun, it's not making fun of the genre either. So it's not a parody.
No.
Right. Ooh, then that one makes the decision on where to put the Family Guy Star Wars spoofs, because those are obviously parody, but then they also are pastiche because they're done with love and they're out of respect.
Well, parodies are done with love. Parodies are always done with love. That's what separates them from satire, because satire is critical and usually done to tear something down, to say, look at all the stupid things that this genre does or this type of art does that I don't like, and I'm going to make jokes and highlight those elements, whereas parody is like done lovingly, like they're making fun.
Where would you put Spaceballs the movie in that? I would
It's
say
clearly a
that's
parody. No, it's just a parody.
That's a parody for sure.
Parody, 100%
all the way over into farce.
I have the T-shirt. Spaceballs the T-shirt.
And it's clearly specifically a parody of Star Wars, and that's why. And that's one way that you know it's a parody, is that you can even pin it down to the specific title of what movie it's parodying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Dracula Dead and Loving It. That's a parody. Whereas like Zombieland,
dude,
Zombieland's more like a pastiche.
Sleek plays disc golf. So him and Ollie were going on for like 20 minutes about it.
It finally happened.
And they were saying shit like 200-foot holes, and I'm like, that's a big ass hole.
You gotta watch the whole thing. I'm sitting here laughing my ass off. Like, what the
20 minutes?
Mikey sent me a disc golf video on Sunday. I watched it, by the way. It was just about guys trying to throw it really far into the wind at competition day. The guy that threw the farthest said they threw it 617 feet into the wind.
Fucking gnarly, dude.
Huge.
It was crazy.
Thank you, Aunt Jer.
So
there's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Real quick, there's one little point there. Is Ollie and Sleek are like, well, we should get together and play. And it's like, well, I live on the other side of the country, so Doorknob head. So throw harder.
You got see what you got to do.
One of the greatest lines ever. When the whole thing started off, it's like that's what was it, 200-yard hole? That's a big hole. Says holy shit.
So what you want to do, Ollie?
Never mind.
So Ollie, what you want to do is you want to throw it at an angle that's a little bit up. That way it'll get all the way to.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Across the continent.
Just a little
45-degree angle right on the line. Just go.
Well, no, if
UFO sightings all over the U.S.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Or intercontinental missile
blaming on the Chinese.
Do you think if I hyzer flip it, I can just? So, Mikey, you're saying if I hyzer flip it, I can get it to Nova Scotia?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I saw
You gotta get it
videos on
further than
YouTube.
that,
You can
though.
look up how to get that distance.
If your disc was like 1,000 pounds, probably, and if you could throw it, probably.
Hey,
You
if
could
your disc
probably
was
get it that
1,000 pounds
far.
and you were the Hulk, you could
And you were
probably
the
throw a
Hulk.
If you
disc to me,
launched it, you know what I mean? Like if you
Or
put
just
it in
to
some
Mars
sort of
if
like
you will.
rail gun. I imagine we could throw something that far if we
We'd
really
have to be the
tried.
Hulk to catch it.
Without like explosives, you know what I mean? Like with no gunpowder, just to fling a thing. I mean, you can shoot a gun like a
That
couple of
sounds like fun.
miles.
Fling a thing.
I saw a
Yeah, there's
video
game
on.
right there. Swing a
I
thing.
saw a video on YouTube how to make rocket engines with sugar. So
Oh, that'll put you on a
definitely
watch
don't-
list.
I just had a money making idea.
King of random.
Kind of in the area of like amusement parks, you could buy yourself a trebuchet. Okay, and
I'm
and
with
you
it.
could just charge people to
Yeah, you had me at
fling a
trebuchet.
thing. You fling a thing, you know. So you come and bring something you want to fling, and let them do it for like $100. You can throw whatever you want.
A loaf of bread.
I love it. I'm in.
I have this
Set it up like a
nondescript.
driving range.
I have this nondescript box. Don't ask what's in it. Just fling it, okay? Don't ask no questions.
But set it
flaming
up like
bag
a
of
driving range. You got different targets that you're throwing it at. Like, okay,
Bowling.
so there's the castle wall. Do you want to throw it at the castle wall? No. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
darts.
Over here. Here's the volcano. Do you want to throw it into the volcano? What do you
Like
want to
putt
do
putt.
with it?
I think we're
I'm
on to
thinking-
here.
You got to throw
I'm
it through the
thinking
windmill.
rage room in front, trebuchet in back, and whatever we need to get out of the rage room, we can launch with the trebuchet.
Yeah.
I would like to
Hulk plays disc golf.
Oh no, they're totally gonna put that in the next movie now.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. He's got the skills. Did you not see the way he threw that fucking bench when he was pissed off? Right? He threw it like that and it went in a fucking spin. It was flying just like a disc, man.
Yeah, until you say the word Thanos, and then he's fucking cowering under some broken steps. So, thanks for being there when we needed you most, Hulk. Rat bastard. He's like, fuck that. Good luck, Bruce. Try to punch him, Bruce.
Yeah, but now that he's smart Hulk, would he not be able to overcome that fear? Still be Hulk?
Oh yeah, I forgot that guy doesn't even fucking exist anymore. MCU's stupid.
But honestly, isn't he
I
weaker
give
as
up.
smart Hulk though as well?
now. I hope so.
Way to be the only Omega level threat on our team, Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh no, they got Wanda over there getting jump kicked. That's the only thing. It's this most powerful sorceress in the history of time. Jump kick works every time.
I did not know she was the older or little sister of the two Olsen twins. I just learned that.
Yeah.
Is she
looks
really?
just like 'em.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
She looks
Yeah.
just like him.
and she
Yeah,
does.
What's really
does look
cool
good.
is what we're going to actually
Yeah.
see happen is
Hotter than the
we're
other
going to
two,
find out
trust
that
me.
Magneto is her father. This is going to happen in one of these episodes. We're going to find out Magneto is her father.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Yeah, and
Yeah, well,
Quicksilver.
Yeah, now that we finally got the fucking X-Men into
That's
the
right.
into the
Yep.
swimming pool with everybody else.
Yeah, but they're from a different Earth, though. That's what they're
But
going to
yes,
go with.
but the Wanda
On
from
that
our Earth
Earth.
is pretty fucking evil Scarlet Witch. She's a nasty bitch. We still
Well, she was
need a
part of the
good
Brotherhood of
Scarlet Witch,
Evil Mutants at first.
right? So we still need a good Scarlet Witch that's going to come from some other universe.
no, we don't. Scarlet Witch is not a good guy. I don't know. Everyone was acting like Scarlet Witch was a good guy.
That was
Scarlet Witch
weird.
is a
I
villain.
found that weird
was.
too.
Thank you,
I found that
Mikey.
weird too.
She's
Thank you.
bad.
No,
like,
no,
why
I'll
does
agree
no
with you
one think
100%,
she's
Mikey. Yeah,
bad? She's worse than all of. She's bad. She can corrupt
That's
reality.
taxes. She's
one of the
chaos.
nastiest
Like
ones.
what? That what?
Everyone's like, "Oh, look, she wants to play I Love Lucy." I'm like, "Run for your life!"
Right?
She'll eat Lucy.
So,
Quicksilver's not that nice either, from what I remember. I can't remember.
not,
when first-
not when he was
They're
part of
not
the
good
Brotherhood.
guys.
Yeah, they're not good
No.
guys. Neither one of them.
Enough with the whitewashing of Marvel, okay? Stop making just because the character you got or the actress you got or actor you got is cute. Stop trying to like clean up their past in the comic books. If
Yeah.
they're a villain, they're a villain.
Yeah, but
That's
they
a
do
demon
turn
Disney
to the
thing,
good side
though,
because Scarlet
right?
Witch
Like-
does become an Avenger.
Right.
And so does Quicksilver. And Quicksilver
Yep.
becomes an X-Man, too.
Mhm.
Yep, I know. But they did the whole
Yeah,
redeeming
they all
thing in the
change
comic
around like the
book too.
WWE. But look what they did with
Yeah.
Maleficent.
Yeah, this
You
week
know,
we're
they
good
took a
guys.
perfectly good bad person, and then they're like, "Oh, but now she's relatable." And she didn't even try to kill Princess Aurora. She was just like, "Oh, sleep like death." I'm like, just because Angelina Jolie's playing her, you don't have to fuck up the character like that. Come on now.
Yeah, Beowulf suddenly became a hero. It's like, stop. Stop.
Well, everybody, Mikey, you're here now, so you can take over because I gotta go to bed because I gotta start work a lot earlier than usual tomorrow. So,
Oh, usually lets you sleep in after a bird day.
I know. No, there's no birthday here.
That's
was
no
October
birthday in
for us.
Canada.
You guys
Canadian.
Our birthday was
It's
last month.
just
Too.
Thursday there.
Yeah,
North
that's
of,
right.
North
Thursday.
north of the wall.
Yep.
The wall. Yes, exactly.
And you want to
But I
move
got-
here, Mikey?
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Hey,
get
it's
out
not a
here.
necessity. All right.
And,
Have you
speaking-
seen here?
Bitch about these things, though. You need to be able to fucking assimilate.
Sleek, thanks again. You can still hang
No
out with Mike in
problem.
the game. And
Good
I'll
luck
put
with
out
the White Walkers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I'll put out a thank you tweet at some point. So
Winter is coming.
Oh, you guys been going an hour and a half. Let's call it. I got
Yeah,
kids, baby. Yeah, we
I'm
go.
out too.
oh okay, all
Yeah,
right.
whatever you guys want to do. I'm
I'm out of here, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I usually-
I'm leaving with you, man.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, I'm
fine. Then.
going with you
Thanks,
guys then.
everybody. for
See you guys
hanging out
on
with us.
Twitter. Bye.
Hold on.
You around
Oh,
place?
wait.
somebody.
Say your shit.
And he's
Who
gone.
went? Who left? Oh, he left.
He left. Yep.
A great guest tonight. Yeah, so thanks to our patrons and our members. If you want to find out how you can help out the show, there are ways to do so. Links below. If you dig the tunes, there's links for that stuff too. And I'll definitely check out all of our music, Mikey and myself. And that's about it, I guess. Thanks, everybody. And until next time, like I always say at the end of the after party, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And I don't want to get up at 3 a.m. But we'll see you later.
Good night.
Happy Turkey Day, everybody. Gobble,
Night.
gobble.
Happy Thanksgiving, America. Cheers.
Oh,
Black Friday tomorrow. Well, you're thankful today, and then you get to kill people tomorrow. All right, see ya.
peace.
Yay, capitalism.